it's award season, at least it is for PFT. We'll find out the official awards a month from Monday. The 8th of February is the night they do the NFL honors. All of the ballots from the 50 voters, Chris Sims, Shereen Williams, Peter King, and I each have a ballot. They're due at 5 p.m. Eastern today. I've already turned mine in. All-Pro votes were due on Monday. The All-Pro team is going to be announced on Friday. We have our own awards. And this year, what I decided to do, because what I've done in the past, I'll just kind of seek input from the other writers, but at the end of the day, I decide who wins it. This year, I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a real vote. For MVP, we'll go 5 deep. For every other award, we go 3 deep. And we do executive of the year. That's something the AP doesn't do. We do all the other AP awards, and we're working our way through them. And I'm writing all the posts. It doesn't take very long in the grand scheme of things. Instead of giving this one to this one, this one to that, I'll just do it. And we've done 4 of them so far. Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kobe Turner. Coach of the Year, Kevin Stefanski. And Assistant Coach of the Year, Jim Schwartz. 5 more to go. You'll see them at PFT. But I don't know. You can regard it as noise, or you can regard it as recognition, acknowledgement of 5 people who spend a lot of their time covering the NFL and who watch all the games and who have a pretty good understanding of who's doing the job well, who's doing the job not well, who deserves the recognition when the time comes to give out the awards. And you will continue to see those at PFT. I'd like to get them all done before the playoff games start on Saturday. That's my goal. I've gotten 4 done since yesterday. I'd like to think I can get 5 done, maybe by Friday. I head to Connecticut on Friday because we've got 2 games Saturday and 1 game Sunday. 6 games this weekend. First time ever a network's got 3 playoff games the same weekend. And while I'm in this vicinity, let me just say this. A lot of people have been complaining to me about the Peacock game. And I get it. I get it. My show's on Peacock. NBC logo is on my website. We've been tied to NBC for 15 years now. Now, NBC doesn't own ProFootballTalk.com. Common misconception. We have an exclusive licensing deal where all of our content is distributed by NBCSports.com. If there was ever an end to the relationship, ProFootballTalk.com would go back to being an independent operation with no obligation to NBC or anyone else unless and until we did the deal with someone else. But there's enough of a tie between me and NBC, between Football Night in America, PFT Live on Peacock. People are going to complain to me about the Peacock game, and that's fine. But, one of the common complaints I'm getting is, well, this sets a precedent for the future. And I understand people are upset about this. I understand that it's changed. I understand that you got to find another $6 a month out of your budget that you have available for entertainment. But the future isn't coming. Future's here. Future started in 2022 when the Thursday night package went to Amazon. And I don't know a lot of the ins and outs of how the Peacock game came to be. They only wake me up for the unimportant meetings. But I have a feeling that game on Saturday night was going to be streamed by somebody. Amazon, Peacock, ESPN Plus, Paramount, Netflix, Apple. Would have been hard to go beyond any of the existing broadcast partners, but if everybody says no, somebody says yes, off you go. So streaming isn't the future. Streaming is the present. Anybody's got a smart TV knows that. We cut the cord, and it wasn't really the cord. We busted the satellite dish maybe 5 years ago. And I was very nervous about it. How's this going to work? YouTube TV is where we get the bulk of our content now, which was, the simulation of what used to be our cable or DirecTV package. But between my house and my barn, I was paying more money than I even like to admit, just because it's embarrassing I was paying that much a month without being a little more, of a good steward with my money. Like, why are you paying this much? I had to have 2 hookups. The barn was too far from the house. And it's like, yeah, the hell with this. And so we have 2 different YouTube TV accounts, and we have all the streaming services, I think. There's probably some we don't know about. But that's the way the world is now. And like I said, when you turn on that TV, you see all the apps, you see all the boxes. It's overwhelming if you're not used to it. So the bottom line is, if you don't live in Miami or Kansas City, where the game will be available over the air, you have to get Peacock. And it's $5.99 for 1 month. And all I'm saying is try it out. I wish I had the discretion to give out like $1.99 for a 1-month trial or something like that. Because there's so much there. If you like The Office, and I know I sound like a shill, but I'm just trying to be realistic with people who are resistant to it. I think there's a natural resistance to it that we need to use a little logic and common sense to bust through. All The Office episodes are on there. The first 6 seasons, there are extended episodes with stuff you've never seen before, and it's good stuff. It's new. I go back and watch those now instead of the regular episodes. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of other shows. All the NBC content's on there. There's different channels. There's so much stuff. For $5.99, it really is worth it. Like, you could get enough from just Peacock to outweigh what you used to get in the 80s or 90s from your total cable package. By the time you find all the stuff on there, you basically, if you unbundled it, you could create an entire dial of cable channels that you're getting for $5.99 a month. That's my best pitch. I admit my bias, unlike others who are company people who try not to act like company people, even though they are company people. I admit my bias freely, but if you want to watch the game on Saturday night, I know I'd pay it. I probably wouldn't be happy about it. Maybe I'd be willing to listen to someone like me. I still probably wouldn't be happy about it, but you got 2 choices. You got 3. 1, get Peacock. 2, go to a bar or restaurant that has it. 3, break out the old transistor radio and listen to it there.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.